So I've been trying to think about what my top 10 highlights from the weekend were. Number one, always seeing people again. So last year, 2023, was my first time at the Berkshire annual meeting, and I met a couple of people there, and I saw a couple of them again this time, and it was just fun to see them. So that would be my top one takeaway. Number two is the actual meeting itself, going into the room, listening. There are always gems and things that as someone who's involved in finance and business, if you really are present, you go, oh, somebody says something on the podium, Warren says something that just connects something in a different way and allows you to really appreciate something that you haven't really thought about that way before. Three, I would say, it was such a thrill for me to meet John Rogers. So, since I was a teenager, I had just for some reason Melody Hobson, who was at Ariel Investments, just caught my eye. I just thought she was always so smart, gonna be a star, and from afar I would follow her career when she was like the start of her career at Ariel Investments. And John Rogers is the founder of Ariel Investments, partner with Melanie, works with Melanie. And so he was there at the Gabelli conference, and I've never met him before. And frankly, as a black person, John Rogers that is, and Melody Hobson, just are really just always, again, were people who I followed their careers from afar, and it was a real wow for me to meet him. He was on the panel at the Gabelli conference this year. Number four then would be meeting Mario Gabelli. He was really, really quite sweet. Has quite a personality, but what you get is just such a so accessible. He was sweet. He signed his book for me, and so that was number four. Again, a surprise, and appreciate how just cool these people are. Number five. I do like people who just keep at it and obviously enjoy investing. And for quite a while, I have followed Toby and Jake, Bill, less coming on less so, but the Acquirers podcast I've followed for quite a couple of seasons as it's gone on with Toby and Jake. And so I met Toby today in person. That was a thrill. I didn't meet Jake. I think he did come for the weekend, but he wasn't around. So, Jake, hey, you owe me. One day I'm going to meet Jake, and I really enjoyed Jake's veggies. So that was a thrill for me to meet Toby in person. Number six, in the stead of that kind of persons who enjoy investing, I also enjoy people who are teachers at heart. And Tom Joyner coming out of Markel, I think kind of he likes to explain things. So I always enjoy actually reading his annual report. So that's one. I go to the event. First of all, I like to get the hard annual report, the printed annual report, and then he has his event and you get to listen to him answering questions, and I enjoy that. So that was also a nice thing to have. Number eight, I love the exhibition day. I usually kind of more check out the products that Berkshire has. This year I did get caught. I bought this before, but the little spending this year. Last year I didn't. Outside of books, I'm kind of someone who's like, so the exhibit in terms of that day where you get to see the products of Berkshire, I enjoyed that. And number eight would be the books. I really enjoy coming and seeing what books they have this year. They focused on one book officially in the exhibit hall, very fittingly. It was Poor Charlie's Almanac. That's Charlie, his book of various things, very very interesting, and I liked how they reproduced it. The version I have originally is a coffee table book, which means it is both speeches, various things that Charlie had delivered during his lifetime, in addition to pictures. And it has a different format than the version they actually made available in the exhibition hall during the annual meeting. This one is a much tighter book focused on the actual writings. I bought one, I should have bought two. So I got one for a friend. I wish I'd gotten two. It's pretty good. And, you know, it just has some takeaways that I think are valuable. So I'm a little in regret that I only bought one, but that was definitely something I'm glad I bought, and I know my friend will enjoy it. It's got some gems in there. Number nine, I just enjoy walking the downtown city of Omaha. I enjoy the feel of the place. So it's nice, it's compact, it's kind of me, it's got a nice park, and that is something I just like, walkable kind of spaces. Last but not least, it's the new people. So just as said I enjoyed meeting the people I've met before, just you always end up with a surprise of meeting new people on the weekend who are really just give you wonderful conversations and just learning and insights and just the social kind of atmosphere. It's a really diverse in terms of, like, you can run into anybody. You can There are people here from all kind of countries, different parts of the U.S., different parts of the world, and you have different spaces. So the 5K today was great. I love that they do that. I hope they always come. It's just a nice space. Kids came out, parents with kids. So both at the investment focused events, but also the other socially minded events, or like the 5K today, just nice, healthy, wonderful, fresh, safe, nice environment. So that's it. Berkshire Weekend 2024 was great.